What's up, guys? It's Josh from JTM Racing. So today we are going to Harborfreight to pick up a pressure washer. I know Haggard Garage just did a video on one of these. I'm not trying to copy them. I kind of had the plan the whole time. Nothing against their channel. I love their channel. They're awesome. But I really want to get a power washer from Harborfreight and do a review on it and see how good it really works. Because, like you guys know, the Porsche needs to be detailed. Jimmy probably needs it. Fuck it. Civic probably needs it. So we're gonna head to Harborfreight and pick one of those up. Keep watching. So I picked up the power washer, guys. I don't really bring my camera into Harborfreight because they get weird about it, so I don't even make it a hassle. But so I picked up this power washer. Picked that up. Picked up a boost gauge again. I don't know if you guys knew, but on my Civic I broke it trying to put it into the 3-gauge pillar, which I'm going to do a video on wiring that up. Got a pretty good deal on this. If you look at my receipt right here, I got it for $106.39. That's with tax. The power washer was only $79.97 and my gauge was only $17.99. Now they're not the best quality. They are kind of cheap, not going to lie, but it works. And it comes with all the adapters, all the T's, all the vacuum fittings, vacuum hose, brackets, everything to use it. So whatever, it's easy. I don't have to order it. I don't have to wait. Might change it later, but I just, I had one already and I was like, ah, screw it. I broke it, got another one. But this pressure washer, 1650 psi electric pressure washer. You plug it into an outlet and then you run it to your hose. Now what's pretty cool about this thing is, let's see here. Oh, there it is. So it comes with a soap dispenser, which is a soap cannon, spray gun, extension nozzle, high pressure hose, and 1.25 gallons per minute, 13 amps, 120/60 volts, 1375 feet high pressure hose, 35 feet power cord. So you can't really go wrong. I'm going to check it out and see how it works. So hopefully that'll be used on the Porsche. Now one thing I did buy for the Porsche were these bug bombs. Now, the Porsche is heavily infested with spiders and bugs because it's set for 5 years. I bought these. They're about $8. They're just like a bomb you set off. Now, it does leave a residue. I'm not too worried because I am going to clean out the Porsche course. I'm taking it all apart and washing everything. But I found a spider last night. I came out, shined a light, and I killed the fucker. But I shined the light right here, and I am not lying. There was a spider this big around on the damn side of my car. It freaked us out. We're just kicking back, drinking some beer, and we're like, oh shit. Which I killed him. I don't know if you can tell, but that's him. All smushed in the dirt. Don't know who he's messing with. But yeah, so that's the Porsche in the daylight. I don't know if I really showed you too much of it during the day. It's kind of rough. It's not really bad body-wise. It does have some dents right there. It's really dirty. I wiped some of the paint down with a wet rag. It's actually shiny. Dude, gotta pop those dents out. They're hideous. But I think after a good wash, I think we'll be legit. The only other dent I really have is right here in the front fender. And then the hood has a little dent. I don't know if you guys can tell. The dent has a little hood in it. Or, I mean, the dent has a little hood. The hood has a little dent in it. So, and of course the air dam does. So that's going to have to be replaced. There's no point of even trying to fix that. The interior is rough. I need to fix the door handles and everything. I got this wire thing going on. But here's the interior during the day. Door panels aren't too bad, could be cleaned. I don't know if you can tell, it is dirty. Dash is cracked. Front seats are garbage. Look at that carpet. It's just disgusting. But we're going to go over everything. I'm going to show you guys how to clean all this stuff up the best I can until I have money to replace it. But yeah, these seats, oh my god, they're just horrible. Can't even get the rear hatch to open. There are some cool things though, like it has the sunroof that comes fully off. There's a couple little cheap pieces, like those sun visor clips and stuff are pretty cheap. Get those. But this thing has spider webs inside. Needs to be bond because I'm not going to work on it and get bit, dude, because I don't know. This thing probably has black widows. And all I know is that big spider I killed last night was not a black widow. So, but I mean, it's dirty. it's rough. She needs to be washed, she needs to be cleaned. And once that happens, I mean, she'll look a lot better. I already got a couple parts on the way. I'm not going to tell you guys. A couple little things, nothing crazy, but it's little touches here and there that are going to make me happy for now. But it is a project. It's going to take a while. So that's the plan for that right now. The Jimmy needs new spark plugs, needs an oil change, needs kind of a tune-up. I need to cut those inner fenders still with that grinder I bought. So that'll be a video coming soon. I'm kind of just going over this stuff with you right now so you know what's going on. But yeah, that's it. So that's the pressure washer, like I said. And we're going to do a review on this thing and see how good it works. Alright, so when you open your box and you pull everything out, this is everything you should have. Comes with the handle, the soap cannon, your hose, screws for the handle, got your gun. This nozzle does come separate. It goes in and twists and locks. There's a holder for, I guess, your hose and stuff. So this little holder thing down here, this is going to slide onto this. And then your handle has 4 screws, which are these. Those are Phillips, so get a Phillips screwdriver. And there's 4 screw holes right here. And that's where your handle's going to screw. And then that's pretty much it, so let's put it together. Well, when it's all together, it should look something like that. So you got your hose going in through the front. There's your on and off switch. Got this plugged into an extension cord. Try to keep that cord away from it. You don't want it really getting wet. So that's the handle on it. There's that little holder. You screw the hose right into the back of this, and you run it to the back of your gun. There's this little blue clip right here. It locks in and holds this. And then the soap cannon, actually, you pull this off and it goes in the same way, and it just replaces that. This nozzle doesn't connect to it, but you just put that on to soap whatever you're doing, and then you put this on to blast it off. I did try it out on the Jimmy's wheels a little bit. They do need some scrubbing still. These are some old wheels. These are back from '91. These are old Keystones that came from the factory from GM. But I am going to show you us testing this thing out. Alright, let's check it out. Just to give you a review of how dirty the Porsche was. I mean, this thing is disgusting, man. This thing's been sitting for 5 years. There's webs hanging from it. I just noticed too that actually all the fucking lug nuts are pretty much loose on this thing, so I gotta pull the wheels off and power wash it. But I'm just gonna do a sample and kind of show, but I don't know if you can see all the spider webs in here. There's spider webs everywhere. The coils are full of webs in the back. It's horrible, and if you can just see, it's dirty. So I'm gonna blast the car off with the pressure washer without doing anything, just to see what it does. We'll see what it kind of turns out. Alright guys, check it. Turn on the hose. Turn this guy on. That's how you know it's on. We'll grab the handle here and let's start spraying. Oh my God, look at all that dirt. Just dirt. See what the wheels turn out like once they're clean. Spiders are probably pissed. Look at all the dirt on the hood. car is going to be actually pretty clean once it's washed. Back wheel. They need some scrubbing, but they'll come out clean once they're scrubbed up. So, look at all the legs, man. This thing hasn't been washed in ages. Get in real close, you can get it pretty good. Just gonna stop right there for now, and we'll come back. So it cleaned up a little bit. I mean, you gotta remember we didn't even soap it down or anything. Car has a little bit of a shine left to her. She is faded in spots though. She does still have a lot of dirt to be washed out. This pressure washer does work pretty decent though, man. I mean, I'm telling you what, I let it soak in some soap, pressure wash it again, and then do a good hand wash, and then probably polish it and wax it. I bet you it'll come out decent. I mean, it looks a lot better just washed. I've noticed this fender is pretty scratched up. That's why you got this color right here. So I'll have to buff that out and see if it comes out, but I don't know. If you guys have any ideas on what color I should paint it, let me know. Thought about just leaving it gloss white, maybe two-toning it from that pinstripe line on the side down. And then I thought about actually painting the center of the wheel, tape this lip off, clean it up, paint the center of the wheel like a gunmetal, and then lower it a little bit, and I think it would actually look pretty cool. I'm not trying to go all racer look. I want it to look like stock and classic as possible. You know, like I said, I'll probably do an exhaust, keep the aftermarket cane and stock replacement air filter, modify the box a little bit, maybe do a header. But either than that, I just want it clean, man. Nice fresh interior. Just get it back to, you know, looking original so people think it's clean. But yeah, it does need to be lowered an inch or two. And a couple little things here and there, tinted windows. You know, maybe I really want these projector halo headlights I found, so maybe those. But the pressure washer works decent, dude. I am happy with the buy. I'll see if I can find the link on Harborfreight's website for that exact power washer. And, you know, shit, click it and order it. I'll put it in the description if I find it. That's if I can find it, though. I don't know if I can, but order one, man. It's worth it for $79.99, man. And you can get a warranty for $8. It's like a year warranty. I mean, it's worth it. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like all my videos, share them, you know, comment, let me know what you guys think on what color I should do this Porsche, or, you know, just any ideas. I'm open to them. So, JTM Racing, alright? Stay legit.